Is this week kind of giving you a chance to recharge your batteries a little bit? Like, how do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel like, it's also a bit of adrenaline. Like now it's Sweet 16, so there's no place to be tired now. We've been practicing every day still, but the coaches do a great job of, saving our energy, but still us going hard. Just a good balance of both of those things. But I feel like I've gotten a lot of rest and I feel recharged, definitely. Thank you.
The other day, Coach was talking about how, your relationship with him and how he hugged you after the game, and you said something to him which he wouldn't say. He said that you push him to the brink sometimes, but it's just the brink.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Like, do you know what you're doing when you're doing it, or what?
Just enough so I don't get deported. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that was the point. Exactly.
Yes. I mean, we just know each other so well, and I heard somebody say he's an Aries. I don't believe in zodiac signs, but I'm an Aries too, so I don't think that usually goes well together, two Aries, but I feel like we balance each other pretty well, and just because we're so similar and we know each other so well, I've been here for 3 years, and we have a great coach-player relationship, which I've always put an emphasis on during my career. I feel like that is very important for a player's development, so he knows that, I know that, so it's all playful, it's all fun, but at the end of the day, I love him, he loves me, we have a great relationship, and it's definitely not going to end after college, which I really, really cherish.
Do you feel like you've matured over the 3 years, and in what ways?
Yes, absolutely. Every time I go home, my parents are like, oh my God, you're a different person. It's like I'm a different person every year, but I definitely feel like I've matured, just in so many ways. I'm not even talking about on the court. This place away from home, without my parents, without necessarily my best friends that I've had in Croatia, just having nobody at one moment, if that makes sense, before I made, family and friends here, just made me have to like grow up a little bit faster, take care of myself, do stuff my way. So just in that sense, definitely.
That's what I want to ask you too, because you like to do things your way sometimes, right? And
yes.
That butts heads with him. And how do you compromise?
I mean, I don't compromise. It's his way. So
it is his way.
It's absolutely his way.
Somebody said he lets you, you want to call a play.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. But I know. He kind of taught me when to do stuff my way, to read some situations. So I would give him maybe like, oh, maybe we should do this. Because at the end of the day, I am in the game. I am playing. I'm supposed to be his, right hand and see things that maybe he won't see from the sideline. So I feel like that's where that comes. But it's definitely always been his way. And I feel like as I've grown over these 3 years, he has proven me so many times that his way is a better way, that there's no way around it anymore.
You're okay with that?
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Anything to win.
Restaurant. He brought us to the nice steakhouse. It was really nice, and we watched a little bit of the men's game over there, which was crazy. That ending was crazy. So it was just a nice little outing with the team. Thank you.
What kind of conversations have you had with Dorka just about facing this Ohio State team and her excitement to go against her one more team?
I mean, it's just been a huge motivation for all of us. It's a good thing for that to happen. I was looking forward to it, especially because I was also recruited by Ohio State. Dorka recruited me, so it's just a lot of stories here, and it's gonna be a great matchup. And just being Dorka's former team and playing against them now, it just gives us that extra motivation that we need,
Can you tell me a bit more about that, her recruiting you for Ohio State?
I mean, it didn't really work out, right? So, we always joke about she recruited me, it didn't really work out. I recruited here. I won, it worked out, so we got her, and that's all that matters.
What do you remember of recruiting her to come to UConn? Like what that was like when she was to transfer?
I mean, I just remember Coach just telling me there's like this great blonde girl, tall blonde girl that's in the transfer portal. We gotta get her. I'm like, oh, who? It's Dorka? And I'm like, oh, I know her. I got you. So I got you, Coach. I'll talk to her a little bit. I'll just see like what's her interest. I'll try to introduce her to what our program is showing, and then I'm gonna just let her decide whatever she wants. And she just couldn't say no to this program, which I absolutely understand because I couldn't either. So
how is this different when you talk about motivating, wanting to do it for Dorka? Is it any different than what you guys did with Adina when you played Tennessee? The time you were allowed to play against Tennessee?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to put an emphasis like we want to do this for Dorka. we want to do this for us. We want to go to Elite Eight, and it doesn't matter who we're playing. It just happens to be Ohio State this time. So, it's just that little extra motivation. But overall, we're not thinking like it's Dorca's former team. It's just another team that, we have to beat to get to where we want to go. So I wouldn't say it's a lot of emphasis on that. It's just a cute story, that with that extra motivation. That's it.
Coach talked about the uniqueness with their pressure and all that. How much does that put on you to handle that pressure to get you guys into your offense?
I mean, it puts a lot of pressure on me, but it puts a lot of pressure on everybody else because, we got to break. Your press has to be broke as a team. So I feel like we've been just working on that a lot, and, we respect them a lot. Their press is amazing. They play good basketball. They're well-coached, disciplined team, So just having that in mind, watching a lot of film, doing a lot of scouting, maybe even extra when we have to. We've just been working on it so much in practice, it has become a little more automatic for us.
How did it feel to be the second best shot in your family at the halftime?
Feels great. I'm so proud of my sister. I told her, huh? Yes, I talked to her, of course. I told her shot was way better than mine. And she's had a couple of those in her career, unlike her sister. So it's nothing new for her. It was something new for me.
How much does it help with the press that you have another ball handler now in AZ as compared to like a month or two ago when it would be just you?
Yeah, I mean, it helps a lot. It brings a lot of confidence to the whole team. I mean, our bigs are great ball handlers too, which I don't think a lot of teams have. I feel like they can both bring the ball up. But, I feel like it's going to be more of like a reading, a passing game, more of like understanding where the open person is, just finding those little open spots, open holes, and, just getting easy buckets and easy layups. Thank you.
Have you really faced anybody who gave you as much pressure as these guys are going to?
I'm trying to remember. I think, I don't know. A lot of teams have been pressing just me on the ball for the whole season. I think this is not going to be any different than how aggressive South Carolina plays. Even though South Carolina didn't press us like that, like they will, it's completely different things. But just the whole aggressiveness, we should embrace that. We should embrace the aggressive teams because that means, sometimes an easy basket, sometimes it's an easy three. We just have to stay composed and calm, and I feel like we'll be okay.
How much better has Caroline gotten? It seems like she's finally hit her stride where she's put things out of her mind or just played through it better.
Oh, she's gotten so much better, and she hasn't even reached her ceiling yet. Just like what she's been through and like how strong she is. She's the strongest person on the team, and I always say it. And to see her progress, and not even progress, just coming back to herself and to her play. I always tell her, you're our best clutch player. If we were down one, I'm giving you the ball. You're the one I trust the most. So just, feeding her a little bit of that positive reinforcement and telling her not what she would like to hear, but what she is, has been huge. And I can see her growth every day. And, she's getting better and better and better. And I feel like she's going to do great things this tournament.